All right, so we got some resistance bands, a little unclear how to use them. So I'm going to tell you all about it. This resistance band is fantastic because it makes things harder as you get to the peak of the exercise and easier at the beginning of the exercise. So it's really, really great for building strength and lean muscle. Now what you want to do is, first of all, think about how the resistance band should be at the starting point. So this obviously is loose and floppy. That's not great. You want it to be right there. Right? So it's straight without having tension on it. So it doesn't take any effort to hold it straight. That's your starting point. That's really what you want. Now, there's a lot of ways you can use these depending on the exercises you're doing. One, a lot of them come with these little door knobs. So you hang them over the top of the door, close the door, and then you slide this through. But if you're like me, I don't have a convenient door for that. Maybe you don't either. So there's a lot of other ways we can do this using our body, using regular stuff around the house. I'm going to show you how. So first of all, we'll do a chest press as an example. So now we have the chest press. I'm going to do this with my body motion. So if you see I have the handles, by holding the handles, because it extends the length, you see how it's too floppy. Like I was saying, we don't want it to be floppy. So you can hold it right here, just above those clips. You want it comfortable on the hands. So now you see it's nice and straight. So from this position, I can do a push exercise where it's going to be harder up here and easier from the starting point, right? And then you can add a weight as you go along because they come in different weights and classes and sizes. So that's one way for the chest press that you can do it. I'm going to demonstrate some stuff on a chair after, just so everyone knows how they're going to be able to do it. So let's go through a few more exercises. Let's go through a bicep curl, okay? So a bicep curl, what I would do is I would stand on it, so you can't see this under my feet, but you can see now that they're straight without the tension, and then I can curl my muscles this way, right? Again, harder up here at the peak, easier down here at the start. All right, now you want to do a row, you want to do a pull on those backs. Well, that's not a problem. You're standing on it, you're already in a good position. You can bend over, and then you pull up, right? Squeezing those shoulder blades together. Right, you want to make it a little bit harder, reach lower down onto the cables, pull again. Right, good, just like that, very easy. You know, a tricep curl. So a tricep extension, right? You can come up here and you can straighten your arms out and do your tricep extension this way. I don't love this only because it lacks the range of motion. We want to get a full up here range of motion, but let's say you're struggling with mobility, you know, it's a good choice if you're sitting in a chair. So try to keep the arms come up and go all the way down, okay? So yes, the tension's only going to be about halfway starting, but that's okay. It's going to be harder down here. This will get the stretch in the muscle. This will get the contraction of the muscle. So that's essentially the mains that you're going to be using this for. You can use them for different things in your legs and your waist and all these things, but majority, this is used for resistance for the upper body. If you're doing a fly, same idea, right? Around the back, nice and straight without too much tension. And then you do a fly. You close it like this, right? All makes sense. So now you're doing that fly motion. You're getting the contraction right here. You can do a reverse fly. Okay, I'm going to show you all of them while we're here. Reverse fly, right? Your arms are out. I usually wrap it around. So again, I have some tension without being too difficult. And then I open myself up and I get those shoulder blades contracting like that. Okay, so that's your scapular rotation. And the last one we're going to do is some shoulder raises, and then we'll move to the chair, okay? So you have the lateral raise up to the sides. Again, no tension down here, straight but no tension. And then you bring it up, right? And so it's hard up here, not so hard down here. And then you have the front raises. Do the same thing. Good. Perfect, just like that. All right, so now we're gonna move to the chair. I'm gonna show you how to do those. Okay, so here we are on a chair, standard kitchen chair. As you can see, very plain and simple. Now I'm gonna move to the side so you can see what I'm doing, right? So these are for exercises that maybe you're lacking a little bit in mobility, maybe your legs aren't strong, maybe there's some balance issues. You need to sit down in order to do these exercises. Not a problem, okay? First thing you want to do is you want to start with your posture. Don't let yourself slouch into the chair, because that's a common problem. We often sit like this because we're relaxing in the chair, but you're exercising now, okay? So get up, nice and straight, good. Now from here you can take this and you can use it around the back of the chair as support. And then you would push from here, you see? Nice and easy, right? You can do those flies we did. Very nice. I've hit the wall because I'm too big. That's okay. All right? Make sure you have enough room. Don't be like me. Now, how are you going to do the other exercises? How are you going to do that pull exercise? Straighten your legs out. You can't see my feet, but that's okay. You hook them down around the arch of your feet. Again, straight without tension, depending how short or tall you are, right? Handles or the grips, like we talked about. And now we're going to contract those shoulder blades together. Right? Just like that. Perfect. Doing great. There we go. Nice. Nice and easy. You got it. All right. Now, curls. I have it on my feet. I'm sitting on, have it, again, arch of my feet. I can use the handles, I can use the grips, and then I contract those muscles, right? Just like that. All right, nice and easy. Now one last one, remember guys, always keep that back straight. Last one, we're gonna run underneath the chair, because we wanna do, this is not always easy, so you know. There, so now we run it underneath the chair. Okay, so now the chair is going to be the support. That's going to allow me to do my lateral raises, handles or no handles, depending on the height of your chair, right? Because sometimes those little rungs that go through the halfway point, a little bit lower, sometimes you want to be higher. But remember, the starting point, now this is too loose, you see. So starting point needs to have tension, straight, without tension. Good, so here I am. And now I come up. Right? And yeah, it may make weird sounds as it bounces off the chair, but that's okay. And the same thing, now because we've swiped it underneath the chair and the legs are blocking it, we can do front raises. Let's see. We still get that same effect. Tricep curls, not a problem. You're sitting, just like you did before. There you go. So your tricep extensions, you come up, and down you go. Perfect. All right, so listen, those are the basics of resistance band usage, especially when you're not using that door hanger, which really helps. If you have any specific exercises, however, that are in your program that you're really like, I'm not sure how to figure it out, then you let me know. I'll make another video for you, not a problem. Okay, so that's it. I hope that helped you out. Let me know what else you need and let me know what you think, all right? So I will see you next time.